Forward TV. The world is thinking.
You're going to have to make correction to your kids. It's called the language of punishment, the language of discipline. Read all the books you want on disciplining people. They don't tell you what I'm about to tell you. Ready? The secret of good discipline is use language disinterestedly. What does that mean? With no bias. You cannot punish anybody or discipline anybody and show anger, condescension, irritation, or whatever. The moment you do, you lose power and you hurt permanently. I'm going to give you an example. When Taylor was 7, he was throwing a rubber football in the living room. And I had some things from China and Japan given to me by master friends of mine. And one was a vase from Beijing. And this football's flying. I said, no, Taylor, no more football in house. No. Game over on that. Oh, yeah, Daddy, oh, yeah. 3 days later, I come home, walk in, tremendous crash I hear. I know what it is. It's that vase. I walk in the living room. There's Taylor. There's pieces of the vase and a rubber football. I was homicidal. Homicidal. I was so homicidal I did it right. I quietly and calmly said, go to your room. We had contracts. No football. There football, no vase. See you tomorrow morning. No dinner, no nothing. It's 3 o'clock now. See you in the morning, sir. Go very quickly. And he ran to his room. Then I went out and I hammered that bag I had in the garage. Till my hands were bleeding. See, I took my feelings out on the bag, not the boy. Now, that night I went to work. I came home in the morning. He'd already gone to school. I didn't see him again till the next evening. At which point I did, luckily, another thing. I did this all by luck. I didn't mention the vase. He had been punished, game over. His mother snuck in to see him, I think, but I didn't. 3 days later, he comes to me with tears in his eyes and apologizes for breaking the vase. Never has he thrown anything in the house again. Now contrast that to what is more natural and normal. You come in, there's Taylor, there's the vase, there's the football. What's the first words out of your mouth? Especially if you're a guy. There's lie number 1, hopefully. You never listen to me. That's lie number 2. Sure he does. You never do what I tell you. 3 sentences, 3 lies. Now let's say you luckily do the same thing. You take him to throw him into his room. Having talked that way, do you have a different boy behind the door? Who's going to steep in the tea of righteous resentment for what? 16 hours thinking what? I do too do good things. I do too listen. That's by the time he comes out, he's worse than when you put him in.